Yes, welcome back to Ashili Sports, guys. This is your number one sporting channel for sure. And then what do we do today? We give you the most interesting football news that is hovering around the world today. And hey, Jose Mourinho and Ole Gunnar Solskjaer have been sacked in a while 11 hours ago. And for sure, Tottenham Hotspurs have hijacked, underline the word hijacked, Xavi Simons for sure. Guess what Chelsea is explaining why they didn't go for him. If you want to know, stay tuned for sure. Kobbie Mainoo of Manchester United asking his way out for more playing time. Details is in this video, and hey, a lot of conversation is going on in the transfer news, as well as the Club World Cup champions. Chelsea were given a trophy in the Champions League draw. We also touch a little bit of the Champions League draw and why Real Madrid and Liverpool have been always, whether a group stages or maybe, I don't know whether Liverpool will like this and the slot will like this, or maybe, is it because of Xavi Alonso or Xabi Alonso, or what? This former team is also Liverpool and Real Madrid. I don't know, but hey, we have more to give you today's news for sure. And if you just join us, with me is Eddie, and hey, you know how we do it. Jack, 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 Jack. Hit the subscription button if you are new, and let's go. Eddie, yes, in the transfer news, less than 24 hours, Tottenham Hotspurs have hijacked the deal of Xavi Simons going to Chelsea. And then it's here we go for Tottenham. Xavi Simons is gone. What do you make up of it before we go to the reason why Chelsea refused to bid for him?
So I think from the Dutch international is a good striker for RB Leipzig, and Chelsea were interested, but as you said, Tottenham have hijacked the interest or the player, and for him to agree with personal terms with Tottenham, it's a good deal for Tottenham. Now they are into the market buying some good players, trying to fix the squad and the projects which they are putting before the players and the package putting before the players, is huge, So that's why players are now signing for Tottenham, But a lot of players have also been tagged to Chelsea, and I think Chelsea will be able to get them.
Yeah, this is a player who has been waiting for more than 3 weeks for Chelsea. Even Bayern Munich went in. He still said no. He was waiting for Chelsea. Chelsea's excuse was that they need to offload players before they go for him. And here is the case. Within 24 hours, here you go for Tottenham. This is what Chelsea had to say. I don't know, but they should have said that earlier ago. But this is what they had to say. Xavi Simons has struggled to find his best form of late for RB Leipzig, who have won just one of their last 9 Bundesliga games. According to Sports Bild, the Dutchman's attitude is causing problems off the pitch. The report claims that it's difficult to get through to the 21-year-old with advice and guidance because of the ego and belief in him and belief in himself, and that this has led to unrest in the dressing room. It is also claimed that Simons is increasingly doing what he wants with the attacking midfields, and his representatives reportedly cancelling or accepting media and sponsorship appointment as they please. Eddie, if they didn't want him because of this situation, why Chelsea didn't come out, just say it, we don't want you because of so and so? But you kept the player waiting. You didn't go and you didn't bid to RB Leipzig. No bid has been given to RB Leipzig. The player has been waiting. Now that Tottenham have gotten the player, this is what they are coming out to say. Do you think it's really true?
Now, Chelsea is just building up some stories. They initially showed interest in the player, but if you show interest in the player without a bid, it means nothing. So only the player is supposed to wait maybe 1 year, 2 years, and all that you could show is interest. It doesn't work that way in the football world. If you're interested, you have to bid for the player. Negotiation has to start. Then from there, personal terms with the player, and I think everything will just set in. So the player has been waiting, and sometimes if a player wants to leave a club, they start preventing training. They don't go for training. They start ignoring some petty matches, giving some excuses, so that the club interested will probably get the opportunity to take them. But since Chelsea was delaying, Tottenham had the advantage. You have to hit on it harder to tell Chelsea that if you're interested in the player, don't only show the interest, you have to put in the work as well. So I think Tottenham went in for 51.8 million pounds, which is quite okay because the guy is still young. I'm thinking almost 22 years, you know. So there's still the
Yeah.
energy. Another attacking midfielder. Just imagine with him and also Mohamed Kudus also over there. With how do you call it? If Madison is also back, just imagine, with Solanke in front of them. So Tottenham is going to be very, very yeah, they're going to be very, very sharp. So Chelsea have to learn
Yeah, they
from
are
it.
going to be very, very sharp for sure. And meanwhile, Chelsea have holds new talks with Fermin Lopez of Barcelona. They are trying to convince him to leave Barcelona and join Chelsea project for sure. Maybe it's because of him, Chelsea is not actually no longer going for Xavi Simons. Who knows? But it is what it is, and it is what it is. Eddie, to my understanding, Jose Mourinho, well, what is really going on with Jose Mourinho? Fenerbahce have part ways with Jose Mourinho. What's really the issue here? And the question now is, which team is next, or which team is next for Jose Mourinho to coach? We know definitely he will get a team to coach once again.
Yeah, so I think all comes down to Fenerbahce not qualifying for the Champions League because this time the clubs are already putting their standard in Champions League, qualifying for Champions League. So if you're not able to take the club to Champions League, they think maybe you are a failure or you can't be able to do the job. So that's why Mourinho has been sacked. Because Fenerbahce
But this is just one season.
Yes, one season, yeah, but sometimes you don't understand the football. All they need is money. If you're unable to qualify to the Champions League, they think you're not doing the job. But we all know how good Mourinho is. So it's just sad for him to lose his job.
Yeah. So former
And
Manchester United.
yeah, with his next movement, I think one of his, how do you call it? One of his interviews, he did mention that when he leaves Fenerbahce, I think the next club he'll be going for is one of the lower clubs. In that doesn't matter whether in second division, third division, or fourth division. He's ready to go and probably pick things from there and bring them to the top. So let's see which club will be coming for Jose Mourinho and how he's going to transfer things from there.
Yeah, which club is going to host Mourinho and then take them to. So that club might be very, very lucky for sure. But Ole Gunnar Solskjaer have also sacked in a while 11 hours ago for sure. What is really happening with Turkish football currently? I don't know what is going on with their clubs. So Fenerbahce, Besiktas have actually. I had a Turkish friend who told me the thing is not Besiktas, but it's Besiktas.
Besiktas.
Besiktas. So yeah, so they've also sacked the former Manchester United coach Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. You are familiar with the name as United fan. Do you think Ole will get a nice team to coach once again?
He will, but in the meantime, I don't think he is going to get because after he was being started from Manchester United, he stayed for a while, before he even got this opportunity, and now he has also lost his job again. But I wish him all the best. I hope maybe he gets a club in the meantime to probably to handle. But it's sad, for all two managers being stuck within less than 24 hours, or being the former managers of Manchester United. It's very, very sad. And just think about it, how United is also struggling this time around. The club is struggling. Their former managers are also struggling.
Eddie, it's like I said Club World Cup. Yeah, the Club World Cup winners for sure. Chelsea were given a trophy for winning Everton yesterday. Draw in the Champions League group stages for sure. So what do you make up of that trophy? A medal was given to Chelsea. Do you think it's just something to represent something, or it was genuinely a trophy that could be added to the accolade of Chelsea uh, 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 storeroom?
I think it's a trophy to decorate the I think the trophy room of Chelsea. Each and every Champions League draw, they normally used to issue how do you call it, trophies for players or clubs who are performing very well, to encourage them to continue their good works. So Chelsea being the club World Cup winners were handed, I think, a trophy yesterday, and it's a good sign to show them that they are doing very well. They have been noticed. So they should keep on doing the good work. And not let's mind Chelsea have won it back to back. So yeah, they deserve it. They deserve it.
Yeah, they deserve it. And then the draw, we saw most of the clubs drawing very, very, very good for sure. Chelsea will be facing Barcelona in Stamford Bridge, and also after that, they'll be moving away from Stamford Bridge to Bayern Munich. What do you make up of that draw? Last time in the Club World Cup, they were saying Chelsea had an easy path. They had an easy path. Do you think this is also an easy path for them?
Nah, I don't think this is easy path to be playing against Bayern, the German champions, and also Barcelona, the Liga champions. It's not an easy task. So Chelsea is not going to take it easy. But if Chelsea is able to pull through, then they can go far. They can really go far in the tournament. We know the history between these two clubs, Chelsea and Barcelona. Anytime they play, it doesn't matter how good on form Barcelona is at any point in time, full of surprise. So we are looking forward to that game.
Okay. So we're looking forward to that game for sure. But then Liverpool will also be facing Real Madrid. Is it because of Xavi Alonso that they actually draw? Because each time we see them facing Real Madrid.
Yeah, it's something like always. It always happens. Can't change things. Anytime I remember Liverpool, Real Madrid, Liverpool. I think it's because of how the draw is being done. They are all in different. They are all most of the times in different categories. So if the draw happens to be play against each other, and for Liverpool playing against Real Madrid, I think Alexander Arnold from Liverpool last season went to Real Madrid, so it will be glad for him to come back to his former club, to come to the Anfield, to play in the Anfield. So he would be welcome in the Anfield. Then let's see how things. Probably Liverpool will be able to do a comeback, because anytime these two clubs are playing, Liverpool have, this emotions of always trying to do a comeback. So let's see if they'll be able to do a comeback this time around.
So let's see how they were able to come back this time round, and then probably things will work out for sure. And guys, if you just join us and you are new, this is Ashili Sports. And hey, news reaching me shows that maybe what's the name? Vinicius Jr. will be leaving Real Madrid, but I don't think as free agent because he still have some contracts left with Real Madrid. But then I still think by the time it will finish, he will still renew his contract based on his performance for sure. So I don't think it's something that we should make it of a big deal. So guys, let me know your opinions and suggestions. And hey, yeah, Jack, Jack,
Ja,
Jack,
ja,
Jack.
ja, ja.
Hit the subscription if you are new. Remember to share and also like and turn the notification bell on so that each time we upload video, you will be first to see it for sure. And without much, see you in the next video.
And will
Ciao.
the request of Vinicius be agreed? Let us find out.
Let us find out in the comment section for sure. All right. Bye.